Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I'll be taking a look at Horizon Zero Dawn. Of course, the game has been out for a very long time. Even the sequel, Forbidden West, is available on PS5 at least, but soon to come to PC. We got a release date now, so I thought I'll just jump back into it just to try and get back into the swing of things and also show off my new RTX 4060. I'll quickly go through the in-game settings now. Playing at a resolution of 1920 by 1080, and in terms of graphics, everything's at ultra. The only thing I've disabled is motion blur, just a personal choice for me, and I'm using TAA. The game does support DLSS if you wish to use it, but I really do advise against using DLSS at 1080p if you can help it. There are some situations with ray tracing that you may need it, but other than that, you should never really use DLSS at 1080p. So yeah, I got the RTX 4060. This is the WINDFORCE OC edition, 8GB. Now, I primarily bought this just to go with my Elgato capture card, as it works better with the NVMe codec that comes with the NVIDIA cards. Just gives better quality, so it will work with AMD, just not as good. Speak to this guy here. Looks like there's a mission I can do.
Leave me alone, girl. Can't you see I'm searching the water?
Okay, what's wrong? Has someone fallen in?
No. Have you seen a girl of about 17 and... I can't even say it.
Are you afraid she jumped to her death?
I don't know. Elida. My only daughter. She's gone.
When's the last time you saw her?
Where did you last see her?
Just last night. In the house. She seemed... better.
Was she ill?
She seemed withdrawn. Sad. So I was pleased when she wanted to go out in the garden. That's the last I saw of her.
Okay, I'll look for your door.
I'm a good tracker. I could look for her. Where did you last see her?
In our garden. Please. Maybe you'll find something I missed.
I'll do my best.
May the sun light your way.
See, the new games definitely up the quality when it comes to the facial animations. Anyway, let's try and find this girl. Okay, the last place he said was in her garden, so I'm gonna have a look.
Glad she ventured out of the savage east to help us.
The game is already using around 6.3 gigabytes of VRAM, so it's still safely within the 8GB VRAM buffer. The card is limited to around 120 watts. It only uses a single 8-pin PCI Express power connector. But technically, it should be capable of more than that, because the one 8-pin alone can do 150 watts, plus you got 75 watts from the PCI Express connector from the motherboard as well. But I guess they just wanted to make this card as efficient as possible. Okay, so I need to look for some clues. What's going on over here?
I guess she was doing some gardening. Something buried. No, something dug up. It must have left a trail.
Okay, I got a trail to follow now. Which direction did she head in? This way. I haven't played this game for a while. I'm a little rusty, so I'm just trying to remember how to play it.
Sure as the sun's rising, he's off courting that noble girl. Some Asaram girl applied to the city guard the other day. Amazing.
Game still looks amazing though.
Why would she take flowers from her own garden?
Did you find anything in the garden?
Nothing definite yet. I'll let you know.
fear what Sunfall may do.
Frame rate's pretty decent though, getting way over 60 in a place where there's quite a lot of NPCs. So that's a good start.
Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road.
To be honest, most of the systems
The Sun King's half-brother is finally home.
unbalanced in terms of like I've got an overpowered CPU and the memory's where you'd want it to be, but realistically this type of rig you'd probably pair it with a more high powered GPU, but this does what I need it to do, which is why I didn't really invest too much in it, because although I'm not gonna game on this machine, it is perfectly capable of doing so. Whereas obviously I've got my powerhouse with the RTX 4090, and plus I got the 7900 XTX as well.
At the water. Could her father have been right, but at the wrong place?
Did she jump in then? Right, we gotta look for some more clues.
Ropes. To tie up a boat that isn't here. Maybe she took the boat to that island over there. Looks like I'm in for a long swim.
Yeah, let's hope I don't get attacked on the way. There has been a lot of price cuts though to similar graphics cards. I think the AMD RX 7700X that's gone down to about 350, and similarly the RTX 4060 Ti has got a cut price as well. So if you're in the market for a mainstream offering that can do 1440p more comfortably, I'd recommend one of those two. The only sticking point is the 8GB VRAM buffer. It's not exactly going to give you too much longevity if you're going to play above 1080p, especially with the more mainstream games with decent textures. 7900X 3D doing a great job though. This game does use quite a lot of threads, but it seems like it uses mainly
This looks promising.
Mainly the 3D cache cores, but it does use a little bit of the general cores as well. Okay, we're in the right direction. Oh, there's a snap more. They're weak to fire, so let's try and hit some of its weak spots.
First strike.
Okay.
Stay back, it's not safe.
It's okay, I can handle myself, love. One more hit should do it. This one's tougher than I thought.
I'm not gonna leave you like this.
And this one's tough. Okay, where is she anyway? Oh, she's over there hiding. Come on down from there, woman. And I just speak to her. I'm gonna have to get up there with her.
Who are you? How did you learn to fight like that? What are you even doing here?
Maybe you can start by answering a few of my questions. Why did you bring flowers here?
No real reason. I'm trying to make this a place for us. For all of us.
Who's us? Is there someone else here?
No. No. I was going to surprise my friends with what I made. There's no one else here, obviously.
What are you doing on this island?
I come here to be alone.
Do you know your father fears you're dead?
I'm surprised he even noticed I was gone.
He has the whole village looking for you. He's worried.
The snap maw kept me. You took care of it, so thank you. I should be fine now.
Let's go back to the village together.
I need to finish planting my garden. Just a little more time. I'll be fine, I promise.
You know, I think I'll take a little more time too. To look around.
You don't need to do that.
I really do.
This chick's moving a little flaky. I don't know what she's up to. Obviously, she doesn't have a great relationship with her father, considering he said I didn't even realize he'd notice her absence. That wasn't interesting. Let's see if there's anything I need to investigate.
Bedrolls. 2 of them. And a set of cups. She must not have been alone here. Looks like Alita has a friend.
Okay. If it was date night, should have just led with that. That's cool. Okay, let's confront her. See who she's been seeing.
Alita, if you came here to be alone, why are there 2 bedrolls? And don't lie to me this time.
By the sun, I don't know where he is.
Who?
A troll. He lights a fire signal when it's safe to meet him, but he's not here.
Why keep this all secret?
Troll is a soldier for the Karja in Shadow, stationed at the outpost across the lake. It's treason for us to even meet. How could I tell my father? How could I tell anyone?
Okay, fair enough.
Well then, how did you 2 arrange to meet here?
We came here as kids. After he left, I would come back sometimes. One day, I surprised him here. He smiled from ear to ear. We sat and played like we had as kids, but the war had changed him. Changed us both. We weren't kids anymore. We started meeting in secret. He'd light a fire to signal it was safe for him to leave his post at the Citadel, but last night...
He didn't come?
I've been waiting all night and all day. I haven't seen anyone but you.
Maybe something happened to him.
Who's a troll?
A friend I've known since childhood. I'd be planting in the garden and he'd dump worms down my back. I hated that. But the last few months we'd meet here and everything was different. We talked for hours. He helped me plant that garden. I couldn't wait to see him again. It's like I'm dead and only come alive when I'm here with him. Do you know what that's like?
I can't say that I do. Enough of this. You have to go back.
Please, if you came all this way, will you look for a troll? He lit the fire on the island not far from here. If I go, he could be killed. We could break the ceasefire, but Honora wouldn't. I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I'm so sorry.
I'll find him if I can, as long as you go home to your father.
I will. But please come find me there. I can't sleep. I can't breathe knowing a troll could be out there, hurting.
Okay. So, turned into Romeo and Juliet all of a sudden. Let's go and find this guy. Guess I'll have to swim across. By the time this game came out, man, it must have been just amazing to see it for the first time. And this was like the OG PS4 original, even before the Pro. So that's going back a long time. Soundtrack's really good on this game as well, just the ambient soundtrack. So I did briefly play the second one on my PS5, but I got sidetracked with loads of other games, so when I get it for the PC, it will be like me playing it properly for the first time, seriously, so I'm looking forward to that.
Here's what's left of the fire. Looks like some sort of scuffle, ending with someone being dragged away.
Okay, I wonder what happened. Let's follow tracks. So you've been playing for at least 10 or 15 minutes now. And the VRAM hasn't really changed, still using around 6.3 megabytes or gigabytes per sec. And in terms of temperatures, it's pretty good. Only just creeping over 62. Here's someone in trouble.
Hey, speak up or I'll cut off your other finger. Who were you signaling?
Quite a few.
We're under
That must be a
attack. I'm
troll.
looking right at her.
These guys are torturing him. These are his own soldier brothers down there.
Show
Terrible
no
shot.
weakness. Yet. Down. If we don't rally, we're
Bit of a tight spot to fight in.
gonna die.
I see how you like 3 arrows at once. Yeah, that dealt with them. A few more soldiers knocking about though.
Enough searching. I got it. Take the fish again, you miserable chumps! Coming back to us.
You can try.
Let this darken the sky.
There's quite a few of them.
Face the sun's judgment.
All that facing my judgment. There's a few more coming.
Take it down.
Probably not the smartest place to have a fight in a goddamn barracks. I ran out of ammo. Take a few more.
Oh, son, guide this to my foe.
That's all of them now. Okay, this is where they were keeping him. Wonder what they were doing to him.
Are you a troll? Elita sent me.
Alita. I was gonna ask her to leave with me. To go into the Outlands. Somewhere out in the sun where no shadow could reach us. But we wouldn't have made it. They would have followed me. I know now. Alita. Tell her they never learned about our island. She's safe. Give her this. Tell her it's worth it.
Oh.
A troll?
They must have been breaking him off something. He never made it.
Poor troll. And poor Elita.
Okay, let's go back to her and let her know. I'll have a quick look around, make sure I'm not missing anything. Oh, I think we're good. Ooh, almost killed myself there. Let's jump round. The game's played pretty nice and smooth, but it's well optimized by now. It's been out on PC for a long time. Didn't have the best launch, but they definitely made amends. This was like one of the first PlayStation exclusives to come to the PC, and after that it has pretty much opened the floodgates. We've had quite a few games now
This scrapes.
Okay, got a long swim ahead of me. The new game improves on so many things in terms of the visuals. Easily one of the best looking games around. And this girl asked a lot of me, didn't she? I had to fight a whole barracks of soldiers and literally swim across this whole lake. And kill a snapmore to save her life as well, so. And I don't even get paid for this, so I'm doing the most right now. Am I going back to her or am I going back to the settlements? This seems a lot further away than it was before. Oh, another swim ahead of me. So it's worth noting I did put a slight overclock on the GPU, 250 megahertz on the memory and around 80 megahertz on the core. But because this GPU is so power limited, you don't really get too much from that. At stock, clocks generally are at the box at around 2,775, so nice little boost. Not too sure how much performance I gained from it there. Okay, I finally made it. So she's probably back with her dad now.
You rescued him, our prince. Now that Prince Edelman has returned to Meridian.
NPCs don't seem to bring performance down in any way.
It's not what I imagined when I was a boy, but it's decent work keeping the city safe.
Here she is.
Don't say it. I know he's gone.
The Shadow Carja found him. But you should know, he never betrayed you. He wanted you to have this key.
It's a key to the lock he gave me. He said our lives were locked together. Thank you for bringing it back. For all you did for us.
He said it was worth it. All of it. Are you all right?
No. But I will be soon.
Are you saying what I think you're saying? Elita, no. Look at me.
What did she say? He did tell me to tell her something. I was going to tell her to be strong.
You don't get to do this. If you die, a Troll's sacrifice will be for nothing. Do you hear me?
Our lives are locked together.
Your lives, not your deaths. Do you think he wanted this for you? He loved you. He died to save you.
How can I live with that?
By not making his sacrifice meaningless.
I'll try.
Please, let me get your father. Will you talk to him?
I guess.
Oh, it's a long ass mission. Alright, let's go speak to the dead.
I should have given you a token for your kindness in finding Elita. Is something wrong?
Elita needs you to listen. Right now. Go to the garden, quickly.
I will. At once.
Okay.
Move along.
So Shadow side quest now
here.
completed. An interesting little mission. But yeah, this is just a first look at my RTX 4060 at 1080p. Definitely a very, very capable GPU. This game is actually more demanding than people give it credit for. So this is a half decent test, but I'll be back with some more. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks very much for watching. Bye for now.